as DJ.
Okay, welcome back to Relationship Entertainment Television. I'm your host, Demeter Joe, and I'm here with another positivity boost for you for the week. And it's still Black History Month, so we're going to keep it going. If this is your first time on the channel, don't forget to subscribe, click that notification bell, and like the video. You can wait to the end to like the video, but you know you're going to like it, so go ahead and like the video before you forget. Like I said, it is Black History Month, and I remember having to do book reports and all kinds of projects during this month. What I do now as an adult is every month is Black History Month. I'm always rooting for Black. I'm always looking for a Black movie to watch, a Black business to support. I'm looking to watch any movies that have Black people in it. That is always my go-to. Let's just face it, we're smart, we're intelligent, we're funny, we're creative, we are dope. So it's not hard to do this all year round. What I'm going to share with you today is some things you may already know, but you may not. I'm going to shine some light on 8 African Americans who have invented things to make our daily lives easier. Like I said, some of you may already be aware of every single inventor that I'm going to name here, but what I hope to do with this video is to challenge you to do your research. Who invented some of the things that you love using today? It might just be a Black person. Whether you know it or not, we start each episode of What's Going On with a moment with DJ. Today's moment with DJ is a very short one, but I think it's powerful. It's all about knowing your worth. Everybody wants to be accepted into something. I want to take this moment to say, just because someone else doesn't see your worth doesn't decrease what you're worth. So continue to be yourself. Continue to go out there and try. Don't let a situation that did not go in your favor stop you from being you and pursuing what you want to pursue. You can apply this to life, to love, wherever it fits. But do not take someone else's lack of acknowledgement of your worth as a decrease in your worth. And that was your moment with DJ. So we're going to go ahead and get into these 8 inventors. Comment below and let me know if you've heard of all of these people. Is there somebody that you wish I would have mentioned instead? Get in the comments below because that's where the action really happens. Let's go. So here's 8 Black inventors who've made our lives easier. Yours and mine. So the first one is Sarah Boone. Sarah Boone was responsible for improving the ironing board. She was a dressmaker and she wanted to create something that she could press women's garments with. And when her patent was approved in 1892, she also became the first African American woman to be awarded a patent. So Sarah Boone is one of the first Black inventors that we want to shine light on. Another interesting thing about Sarah Boone was that her parents were enslaved and she eventually became free. And some say it was because of her marriage. I think that it was interesting that she had enslaved parents and she was able to become free and she did something with her freedom. So kudos to Miss Sarah Boone. So our next African American inventor is Marie Van Britten Brown. Now, this is interesting because she was the inventor of the first home security system, and she also was the inventor of the first closed circuit television. And we know that today as video surveillance. When they say CCTV, that's closed circuit television. So to me, it means video surveillance. She filed her patent for the first home security service because she lived in a neighborhood in New York where they worked long hours and things like that, and they wanted to be safe. So they needed some type of system that will be able to alert the proper authorities and let her also know who was at their home and in their home, the reason why we all like security systems. She basically laid the foundation for the systems that we still use today. The other thing about her was that she's also the mother of Norma Brown, who's also an inventor and a nurse. Our next African American inventor is Garrett Morgan. So Garrett Morgan actually had a hand in a few inventions. He had a sewing machine repair shop where he repaired sewing machines. He ended up improving the sewing machine. He came up with a product that he was experimenting on fabric to lessen the friction between the needle when it goes through the sewing machine, and it straightened the hairs on the fabric. So then He tried it on a neighbor's dog's fur and it worked. And then he tried it on himself. When that worked, he established the G.A. Morgan Hair Refining Company. That's the business that brought him financial security and allowed him to explore other inventions. So you got the improved sewing machine, the hair straightening concoction. He also invented a breathing device and improved the traffic signal. And another interesting thing, whenever you're doing research about somebody, you're thinking you're going to find this one thing, and then you find all of these different interesting things that you wouldn't have known had you not looked it up. And so another interesting thing about Garrett Morgan is that he was the first black man in Cleveland to own a car. Well, according to biography.com, which I'll include all the links below. Frederick Jones is our next African-American inventor. Frederick Jones taught himself electrical and mechanical engineering. He invented a range of devices that had to do with sound, refrigeration, and automobiles. Over the course of his career, Jones received over 60 patents. The majority of them were for refrigeration technologies, which brings me to the invention that he invented that helps us every day. In the 1930s, he designed and patented a portable air cooling unit for trucks carrying perishable food. So as we get all of our food today, that stuff got to come in frozen. It got to stay frozen. He's responsible for that. It kind of makes you wonder, if we could build our own little city. We are dope. Anyway, on to our next African-American inventor. Okay, so everybody's going to relate to this guy's invention as well, because somewhere in our lives we use this if we go out, or have used it in our lives. Alexander Miles is best known for patenting his design for automatic opening and closing elevator doors. Yep, but he also, like many others, was responsible for inventing lots of things. An interesting fact about him is that he also dabbled in hair care. By the time he died, Alexander Miles was known as the wealthiest African American in the Pacific Northwest region. He was also inducted into the National Inventors Hall of Fame. Like I said, this list is just a short list, but if you guys have people that you know that need to be mentioned, that we need to be talking about, that we need to be sharing, comment down below. Speaking of the National Inventors Hall of Fame, this next African American inventor was also an inductee in the National Inventors Hall of Fame. Did y'all know it was the National Inventors Hall of Fame? So in 1962, James E. West patented the electret microphone. He co-patented it with Gerard Sessler. Now, I bet you a lot of people are going to have to Google electret microphone so you can see what it's all about. But these types of microphones are in a lot of our devices that we use every day. They're in our mobile phones, they're in our GPS and speech recognition devices. Again, we're dope. So our next African American inventor is Lewis Howard Latimer. He was best known for his contributions to the patenting of light bulbs and the telephone. He worked closely with Thomas Edison and Alexander Graham Bell, in addition to designing his own inventions. Even though he helped those two gentlemen to patent the light bulb, even though he did not do it on his own, you can see how our DNA is enthralled in everything that we do. I'm pretty sure that you, and you can come up with 8 more of these amazing African American inventors that invented stuff that we all use on a daily basis. I hope this has been interesting. I hope that you guys learned something. And moreover, I hope that it inspires you to go look up the history of the people who were here before us. What were they doing? Because we are making history today. And somebody will be searching our name soon. So anyway, with that being said, what I want to do is, like I said, it's Black History Month. So I'm just going to, throw this out there. Everybody that's probably in my age range, remember when Black History Month comes around, we always had to watch Roots. We always had to watch Malcolm X, you know what I'm saying? The Black History movies. Now it's 2022 and we have so many creations by African Americans out there for us all to enjoy, to watch, to share, just like you're going to share this video, right? But I want to leave you with this. Where did I put the paper at? Let's see. I want to leave you with this. 3 black movies I'm going to watch this month are, I've never seen Jingle Jangle. I heard that it was good and interesting and African American inspired. So I'm going to check that out. I've seen trailers for One Night in Miami. Haven't watched that. I'm going to check that out. And then the last one I'm going to check out is the movie Spell. If you have any suggestions on movies that we should be watching during Black History Month or period for that matter, drop those in the comments below. It's time to put our spotlight on the Black Entrepreneur of the Week. This week we have 2. The first one up is Nail Kandy by Keith. Everybody likes a fresh manicure. Yes, I know you do. You always like your nails to look good. Sometimes, especially with this whole panoramic situation, we weren't able to get out to the shops like we normally do to keep our appointments, to keep our standing appointments for manis and pedis. And Nail Kandy by Key is your answer. Also, for those women who do not like to go out to get their nails done and they still want to look cute too, like they have a fresh mani and pedi, then you definitely want to check out Nail Kandy by Key. I'm going to include her links below, but here are a couple of pictures of what you can expect. Basically, Nail Kandy by Key takes the work out of it for you. You don't have to drive to the shop. You don't have to go and pick a color. Well, you still got to pick a color, but the colors are even better. So, as I usually say, word of mouth is the best advertisement. If you like what you see here, follow her on Instagram, follow her on Facebook, and she also has games and things like that, which I feel like I just missed a girls' night in. Anyway, I'll have to make up for that. But you guys can also make up for it by clicking the link below and checking out Nail Kandy by Key. I promise you'll love it. And you can even do an online party. You can do a text party. And you can get some discounts and buy some more Nail Kandy by Key. Tell her Demita sent you. Check her out. Normally, we only do one entrepreneur for the week, but this week I could not resist this young lady. So this is going to be our bonus. Now, this little girl is too cute. She is a young entrepreneur. She has a leggings company, and it has all kinds of fun, colorful legging styles for the kids her age that kids her age are wearing. The price is affordable. The prints are cute. I kind of wish I could buy some of these myself. I wonder what size they have. Anyway, I'll check that out later. But she has leggings, face masks, and all kinds of cute stuff on her site. I will include the links below. If you guys watched Ready to Love DC, the last season, Miss Sabrina Soul is this young lady's mother. So she's definitely following in her mother's footsteps and being an entrepreneur. And we wish her so much success. Can't wait to see how great she's going to do in the years to come. This is actually inspirational for anybody who has a young child who is business minded, that you can help them start their own business and become a young entrepreneur as well. As I always say, the children are our future. So make sure you check out Sosadorables. Share. That's all I have for you guys this week. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and most importantly, get in the comments below. We would like to hear from you guys. Until next time, #no bad news, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace. Okay. So
just because, it's okay. No. What I want to shed some light on today. What I want to say today is,
when in some.
All right, and so she's on Bigo though. I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go here.
She was a dressmaker, and she created the. She was a dressmaker, and she wanted to create. And she was a dressmaker, and she wanted to create. She was a dress. She.
And when her. Anyway.
It's DJ.
Growing up in the church, we saw a lot. Things that people refuse to talk about. The elephants in the room. Mental illness, sexual abuse, broken families, domestic violence, and so much more. The Big E, The Elephant in the Room, is a show that sheds light on these topics. We're here to speak about the unspeakable.
Hey, it's your girl Tia Robertson. I'm the host of Entrepreneur Insider. Right here on RETV every Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern for entrepreneurs and news that you need to know about. See you there.
This is Tyron
and Nicole with your weekly RATV news break. Each Thursday at 12 noon Eastern, we'll come to you with the latest news, trends, and more with a positive spin.
We know there's a lot of positive news that doesn't get reported, but we want to give you the opportunity to share your story here on RATV. If you have a positive news story you want us to share, you can submit your story to news@re-tv.net.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Relationship Entertainment Television YouTube channel. Download the new RATV Live app on your mobile device and follow Relationship Entertainment Television on your favorite social media platform.
Don't forget, make sure you tune into the RATV News Break each Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern. Until then, be blessed and be great.
Welcome to What's Going On? My name is Demetra Joe. Each Wednesday, you can find me here at 3 p.m. I'll be over here discussing different things that are going on and try to bring you a boost of positivity for your week because we all need this. We're going to share some feel-good stories. We might find a hometown hero. We may take a look at some trending topic. And sometimes we might even find a lesson in a not-so-warm and fuzzy story if we can. I'm Demetra Joe, and I'll see you guys on the next episode right here on What's Going On?